James held the Cassius and held the show here on BoxNation. With me, I've got IBF World Champion, none other than James Chunky DeGale. Welcome home.
Yee, I'm back, you know. Frank's back, I'm back. Yeah, no, it's good. Good move.
It's been a long time in the coming. How excited are you to get back in the UK, establish your supremacy in the 168 division?
I can't wait. Obviously, it's been frustrating, James, man, the last year. Obviously, coming off that draw with Badou Jack, having surgery on my shoulder. My shoulder was mashed up, you know. For a couple of years, I was boxing one-armed, so I'm just happy I'm back. Yeah, fixed up kind of thing, and I'm boxing back at home. At the Copper Box. Wiki, get that sold out at Olympic Park. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Let's talk a little bit about that shoulder recovery. How hard was that physio and that road to recovery to get yourself back punching two-handed to full capacity?
Frustrating, tedious. The rehab and physio was just tedious and annoying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad that it's fully fixed now. I get no pain at all. Think, I'm a right-handed southpaw. I couldn't throw no right hooks. I couldn't double up on my jab because I was getting the pain. It was horrible. And the pains were here, at the back, the side. I had a tear around my shoulder. My AC joint needed stabilising, and I had a tear in my rotator cuff as well. My shoulder was gone. It was mashed up. It was mashed up. So I'm just glad that I'm fully fixed now. And listen, how good am I? People couldn't beat me with one arm. You know what I'm saying? So how are they going to beat me with two?
Are you referring to the last fight against Badou Jack?
Badou
You feel
Jack
that?
and Medina. Badou Jack and Medina. If you look at my fight with Boutte, just watch it back. The flow of my punches and my right hand was so much better. I was throwing lead hooks, but there was still a little niggle there, but I was throwing right hooks. I was throwing 4 and 5 punch combos. Look at the Medina fight. It was, and in the Badou Jack, gone.
What was the decision to come back and work with Frank Warren and BoxNation? No doubt you had a whole host of suitors and opportunities, including Eddie Hearn and other UK broadcasters. What was the decision to come back and work with Frank?
I just needed to box before the year was done. Frank's deal was the best. Frank's making a comeback on BT and BoxNation. I thought, yeah, it could need a bit of JD on it. JD on the channel, bit of the gold. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I've got 3 or 4 years left. So I want the big fights. I've had a good run. It's my fourth defence of my world title. So yeah, I just wanted to carry on, and next year's a big year.
Unification fights, if you come through the 9th successful, potentially Benavidez Jr, that's the fight that you'll be looking at?
That's the fight I want, WBC and IBF unification. That's a fight that can be made because the Al Heyman link up. So yeah, I want the big fights now, big fight. Then hopefully the winner of the Super 8 or the Super Series, whatever.
World Boxing Super Series, my dear man.
Yeah, well, that's it. I just call it whatever anyway. No, but yeah, like whoever wins that, that's it. But I'm in a win-win anyway, because if it's Eubank, deal with him the full, and then Groves, obviously the history goes back, and then Smith. But we'll just see, man. As I say, domestically, the super-middleweight division is the hottest. It's the hottest. There's so many good fights and so many good fights out there to be made. So yeah, good.
Old rival George Groves in action in the World Boxing Super Series semi-final against Chris Eubank Jr. How do you see that fight playing out, James, in your own words?
Real good fight. Groves. I think Groves will be too big. I don't listen to all the sparring stories, because Eubank tried to come out and say that he schooled me. Him schooling me. Like my friend Steve O'Meara, he was there. He watched the first round and left. He just left because the spar was easy and I was moving. And this was years ago as well. I remember the whole history with him sending me a big old essay saying, carry on winning, carry on being arrogant, because me and you are going to be in massive fights and we're going to earn loads of money. It's all a part of the game. He's playing the game and whatever. He's obviously a decent fighter, but he ain't mixed at the highest level. He's boxed no one really. He's got no good wins on his record. So if he beats Groves, and then he can move forward. If he comes through this tournament, because you listen to him and you think he's the next to Sugar Ray Leonard, do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see, but nothing. I watch him and nothing really impresses me. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. But I fancy Groves, yeah.
Would you like the fight with George Groves to revenge that defeat, especially as he's got a world title? If he manages to come through the World Boxing Super Series unscathed with that title intact, is that the fight that you think will be that mega fight, that Stadium Emirates fight potentially?
Yeah, that fight's always going to be there, isn't it? Because the history goes back to he was 15. and it is genuine. It's like it's proper history. It's like it's no made up stuff. It's proper. Do you know what I'm saying? There's so much there. So yeah, that's the fight that I would love.
Last but not least, tell our BoxNation viewers why they should tune in 9th of December to watch James Chunky DeGale defend his IBF world title on the Channel of Champions.
Wait, just watch the homecoming. I'm coming. If you can't be there, watch it. BoxNation, BT Sports. The champ's back, the real champ. Yeah, I look forward to it.